So that lady now also now all kikemuka say I and a uncle knows an uncle and wife say she had the money she will pay and Kolebu staff watch the uncle to die. No wobwa.
So workers at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and then my uncle had a serious asthma attack. Yeah, didn't ba hono. He was struggling not from Nana or pray, but because you people are on strike, you refuse to even take care of him. Even after his wife was demanding, say, Mudia Munshenu, she's going to pay every amount. Ye profession, we are all humans, so.
Oh boy, if they had the money, how come they don't have a nebulizer at home? A lot of people have their nebulizers at home. They nebulize themselves. How did the person end up in Kolebu Teaching Hospital without a referral? Who asked you to go to Kolebu? If you don't have a referral, you don't go to Kolebu unless accident center. Accident center, and so when you asthma attack now, do you raho? Even a no kind of polyclinic.
Inti when the questions are mamines, esi ye musa. Yes, sister, yeah. Obe sutra ye kan ne sem tre bobo no. Also on the question marks I want some no doors.
So the point is that nurses and midwives in Ghana deserve to have their collective agreement, which borders on their conditions of service, implemented.
Then so I won't put him hospitals are ben. Nurse for ni bia shall say we are more adwuma, and as still Omuna so on strike again.
Are you mad? What dumb? Someone called you because of fair. I see about uniform allowance. You about 400 Ghana, over 1,000 cities. And to go to the negotiation table and negotiate with some impact, no matter strike, no mean previously. God should kill you.
Hold on, Posse. God should kill nurses because they are demanding for better conditions of service. And Akwawe said, "Abiding smile say when you're here, and you see the energy that he's using. But you find your more nurse for your find your more. You find your more. If some more fear the anthem, Abino, or bear abuse, and they do baby, or more the Takashi, or more chia leadership of a mess, and that's or more chuomo, or more break home office. Never chumbi. Huh? Yankupo, Enku, and nurse for. Yes, we are there. Or more demand, they say what is due them, no? We should give to them. NDC journalists and they say God should kill them.
Therefore, since next for call or more a friend says strike, say a month for buy a day a month for buy more and yet, or more than Yaduma, much man for your Juma rough, and then say a month for visiting much than Yasam Ketwa. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association. Our president here, Perpetual Ofori Ampofu. Still, one ne maya ne mrante ne woman or that so strike. Omunya resume, or say adwuma no, and ya dia omobeye and ne anase na. Na we no na. Listen na be told just say tintom. Yehu demands na omu make. Say Ghana ban emfa mo no amafo awiem a demands na ba na ebi ehu o ubeti funeral grant say aye ba aye say oye nurse ni na wafiri mu e say aban ni twa 2100 na dey say agatua no 2100 na say wobusuani say eye oba oyere ukunu Oma mi bi na ewusu 1400 omo nanam nkurase no eno so no ese mo loro fe ntade no so uniform allowance ese omo ntade no mo na eto ese aban make sure say 1000 Ghana cedis bi de wa pede mo de ko pentade na wey anandro health minister papa your friend Kwabena Minta Kando our parliament omo say no say Ghana fuo wudi urgent issues. The health committee our parliament I invite my friend Perpetual Ofori Ampofu so mra no be share omo na omo friend we nga say enye ono nko honorable Kwabena Minta Kando health minister also can be the health minister na o kana o na 10 time o go share in 24 select committee of health in parliament ntiana kama nice one na say enkomo no edi e bekoso na Kai, somebody can catch that said Deputy Finance Minister Thomas Nyako Ampimaga di kan catch that. Say Oman factor nurses for no more budget, no man function. Nim sa. Oman your madrin say test can no more be because demands na outrageous over 2 billion Ghana cedis. Car Ghana beggars over. So when I say admit every single demands na nurse for making for that over 270,000 nurses now. Ghana bebre. Dina Domitria. Now way Anna rumors nearby and a man for getting emotional. Say Ababa ya be fine girl. Abe narrate ni story. Ato na busu yafo. Ne wo for nimpon. And then the wife echo hospital na ne wo for na yare. Ana wo asthma. Na okoduru no kwalebu open nurse for say o se de ye ne ya say your baby sia a o nurse ni na tane no for na down. Wo fa no hwebe ankoyi wo for na firim a for na ya tutu ayampia kama.
So workers at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, and then my uncle had a serious asthma attack. Yeah, didn't ba he was struggling not from nana or pray, but because you people are on strike, you refuse to even take care of him. Even after his wife was demanding, say, she's going to pay every amount. Ye profession, we are all humans, so. A young man at the age of 30 years, he married just 3 years ago. 3 years ago, so yeah, this December will be 3 years. He doesn't have a kid. He had an asthma attack. I catch and you say, you guys are on strike into unfanenko. Yeah, Damasi, he's dead. Yeah, the na question much. Yeah, Damasi, we are grateful to you people. See a profession so nchaya mo men kai see nyina ye nipa o adwuma ne nyina ye bi na so wiase mu men show wo yonko anim na nya ne bone. He is dead. Yes, wewu. Thank you to whoever they met there.
No we no nurse ni a ono say we nurse na adwuma ni bi organ ha budiketem say we kopie UK o abrotima wa o feel o enjoy and o say wasem ka Ghana for the way musu treating nurse for na nye o. Na sa antro ya ga idi a mo ni na ma get emotional moodiness for atem no. O say first of all, o mama te asese Kolebu Teaching Hospital ho no. Enya ade a obitima sore afa ope na pam odi na kwesi wo say yengohwew. Ho a referral unit. Te say o yare a baby a wo no, emu ya den no. Na ya refer wo de wakoho. Edi obi antimi sore preko pem ma ho. Em ga say o yare nti yenhwe no. Ema ni nye nye possible. Again, sa dede na mo ye na mo nto mo ba ase ntwenhwe no. Se afuna na se wo ne wo for asthma attack no. Na private hospitals e da so you operational, mo go pretty adenti. Ana one visit any private facility. Amane wo fa no ho anto no. Nti we any questions am amenes. Esi ye musa. Yes sister ya. Obesu kire ye kan ne nsem kire bobo no. Also on the question marks I want some no doors. Yanko ni yanko tie the nurse ni e ka kire Ghana for say ye fam pata ya were ho no na ye ntwa so na nsem no ase ne kure nhyere ni musa.
So I actually saw another post to be random education in the say the ignorance that people have when it comes to Yejuman is quite pathetic. And she yoko school no ye psychology inti se obi fa phone the scene nim ebesu be ka kire ye say ena ne wo fa nya asthmatic attack near the na Kolebu Teaching Hospital na o ma hwe na ma na wu. Let me educate the public on how Kolebu operates. I am not defending Kolebu, but it is my hospital. Kolebu really trained me into Mekasa ama Kolebu. Kolebu Teaching Hospital, as the name says, a teaching hospital. To me, sorry, emfa or bag Kolebu. Without referral, you cannot come to Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Into unya asthmatic attack no. I want to start from the house. Unya asthmatic attack no. Any asthmatic patient, any what triggers their asthma, you know your triggers. me pese me kaso onim de bitumi ma asthma obi wo ho a perfume obi wo ho no ma odi bibia enti onim de be ma ne asthma aba ene maybe na ye spiritual enti onim de be ma asthma na aba no omo wo say no mo manage omo asthma they have inhalers. Into one of the first aid you should need before even ration is to start using your inhaler before. And now a lot of people who have money even have their own nebulizers at home with their salbuta momosha say nebulizer omo and san on ba hospital. So that lady now also now all kikemuka say I and a uncle knows an uncle and wife say she had the money she will pay and Kolebu staff watch the uncle to die. No boy, if they had the money, how come they don't have a nebulizer at home? A lot of people have their nebulizers at home. They nebulize themselves. Secondly, how did the person end up in Kolebu Teaching Hospital without a referral? Who asked you to go to Kolebu? If you don't have a referral, you don't go to Kolebu unless accident center. Accident center, and so when you asthma attack now, do you even a no polyclinic. So Kolebu is not a walk-in hospital where you just walk in and you want people to attend to. It's a teaching hospital, a specialist hospital. Unless say I don't know, but I don't think say in this strike era no obi better referral. I'm a relative are all who say Uncle Kolebu. So how did you people end up? How did you even decide to go to Kolebu in the first place? Please, we are on strike. No, but remember first strike no and bambe siki sympathy and nurses and midwives to look bad. I beg you. If you don't have referral, you don't come to Kolebu. Into why am I referral? And even before any clinic will bring a patient or refer a patient to Kolebu, that means say umbe stabilizing it. And to add to it, only say nurses echo strike. Inside na muwo sikana musumu chia nurse na mushia and say my auntie cried that she should go in the why didn't you go to the private hospital? Don't come and be blaming nurses and midwives, please. And let me tell you, with this psychology in school, emotional way na multi radio so na we've seen it. I'm part of the first cohort of degree trained midwives in Ghana. If I tell you what we went through from training, class BSc midwifery our class, it started from the classroom. We were forgotten. To the clinical area. We have seen it. We have seen how people would want to use your mind to intimidate you. It's not as if, let me tell you, the act of empathy you see with us, we are intentional about it. We are very intentional to be empathetic. But if somebody is empathetic, it doesn't mean that person is a fool. It is like on a mujina radio soon TV and some people insulting like and God has blessed us. Ejuma ye no pupu ayati se any babies ayedi and sachi omo. Uni midwives are sucking a mucus using a tube with their mouth from babies' nostrils to make sure they live. It's a no better radio soon. I'll be see any God has already blessed us.
Yes, naked truth. Okay, no old burger trends. You unim dada aya na wabo ama me. Maxi billion. Na ube subscribe, ube like, we are share ma unya nye bihwe. But before that, for comments into comment section. Na se dey na ekoso awo mpote mo hospital say ben wo. Na se for ni bia sha se wiam ho ye adwuma. And as still omu na so on strike again. Nurses yenye hu da omoba even though maame perpetual for ampofo any select committee of health in parliament akotwetwe nkomo ama na health minister komna minta kanda wo hobi but yinya news bia so me resume ne otena ana otinati say the ministry of health any the ministry of finance e ba betwe sika no e de amom ana so o meyi bi afrim omudi omotwe de aka na obetimatwa no enye hu
6 months is a long time. It's half a year. It's a long time. But what we have said over and over again is that if you look at the entirety of the collective agreement, there are aspects that need to be implemented at the work area through the IGF. There are aspects that are monitored, needs to be paid through the controller system. There are aspects that we even need to further engage to look at the modalities of its implementation. So what we have said, and I don't know why they are not getting it, that we are not calling for the implementation of the entirety of the collective agreement at this time. But of course, looking at what it is we are experiencing at the work side, we are all health workers. We are all health workers. We negotiated our collective agreement way back and signed it up in May 2024. As of that time, other professionals have not even gone to the negotiation table to negotiate. as we speak, they are all enjoying these same set of conditions of service. So it is not fair to keep us locked out. Those aspects that actually cuts across, implement them for us at this time, and let us continue to engage with other aspects.
Now, wait, Anna John, who said, Mimbusa nurse for nurse ya okasa wi sisi yi. Say maami twantro so won twantro. Mortuary for so akasa say ene death toll since nurse for call. Omo a friend say strike. Say amanfo ba ye dey amanfo ba mortuary ani. Ene omo na nya adwuma. Mortuary man fo nya adwuma rough. Ene ene say amanfo visit mortuary nya asam ketwa. Now John Hughes say Mimbusa mo say enti so mo e jepene yese mo ye mo strike na mo nya musika no. Sika ye ntwaye mo amunye mbaye. Adwuma so amunye bi. Nti bosome so a yen fa sika no metua mo ka na a question John Hughes say Mimbusa mo.
The president of the Ghana Registered Nurses Midwives Association that paid 100,000 Ghana cedis to the psychiatric nurses. The same nurse says that an agreement that they signed onto, ascended onto, without the collaboration of other nurses more than a year ago. He says 6 months is a long time. The hypocrisy, the otrumu failure. People that we have paid, we paid them to go to school. We gave them allowances to go to school. Teachers and nurses in this country. We gave them money to go to school. Nursing training allowance. Everybody is, we gave them money to go to school. Did we not give them money to go to school? The minister is asking you to come to the table, come and have a discussion. You say you won't go to the table, but we paid you money to go to school. The students are Legon, are UEW, are GIJ, all of them. Are they not also not students? Are they not? We gave you money to go to school. They will take student loan. Kunzo, did you not take student loan? They will take student loan and go to school. People are paying. People have to guarantee for them. We gave you the nurses. We gave you money to go to school. We paid you allowances to go to school. That's what I'm saying. You have been over-pampered in this country. You are even asking for 13th month.
Amo ti papa na aka na asem na ni abre pa. O se kodi amoko. Na mom no obisa o. Se bosome so yentwa moka. Gomunya adwuma. Di bosome eso a yentwa moka na asem yentwa moka. Botimi asada question na. The next one ne say adenti na Ghana for nurses. Munyi so ma adwene. Ye de ade ye politics mu. O se ma me friend perpetual for ampofi. Se munim dada se ni kunu eye party chairman. Constituency party chairman. Ema NPP. Ne sister eso ye get to talk on na John Dramani mama accept petition. Every nkrofo miensa bi wo se maame no or the office no di dream too much nti ye ni firo I suspend no kai say MPP for your demonstration MPP for your press conference kai say MPP ni ye member of parliament friends Vincent Asefua edi ko court mebo to be na lawyer ye gofedame maame na nkasa ye fe na get to talk no ono ankasa edi injection ko court so say on person case de bedi kra na say the member live on TV now be on penisa aside that the judges the for no cry na motna panel no so no committee no ye be free because e bi wo ha odi kan hu o say mo ye bias yan claim win na free sa ma me kro no ni nua ba e perpetual for rampofo a o ye president Emma Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association. Ghana is an interesting country and it says na connotation it ya enti mo amu ya nurse for ya manfo wi ya mu hwei motifi a mo sira mo nya adwuma bia yi mo twa se bosome ebe so ye se atwa mo ka no. Are you okay? Are you all right? Auntie John Hughes afaya na ofaya wie na okatachi Africa currently the most informed defender at the NPP government. Sergio Ramos friend say Pepe Kepler Lema any friend say Puyo ne John Terry uni bo no bo chine we chire ho a ene bia na ugina Stanford Bridge and as a company but pass Ghana ye defend die e yokotachi Afrifa say the easy for nya Kevin Taylor mo no saa so ne bibi so nya yokotachi Afrifa na yokotachi Afrifa say mon kan chire Captain Smart obusa say omo pe amanfo pe allow ayi efe say uniform allowance then the allowance no e nsembunu no mon kan kire Johnny Hughes a wote obusa question say boso me so ayentwa nurse for ka no odu o matem no se omo yenya atwom tese omo pay master ba ye hwe omo kama omo nya bidie omo kan zuma ye ma ana omo to no omo kan nsembunu enti ye nim se nurse for ye essential workers a Ghana ana wadi emails akra to a obehusa nurse for ni bi committee nurse for ni bi nam nsuo mu ebi kuta omo a friend say koma yibia no mu a omo de nam nsuo mu senso no say eye galanse nsuo a sign na de ne nkonyaba ewa memo mo yare say your friend say ensuo yi den bi dem say go wo bi enam de won bia obi anim obekwa gudu na uniform no aye fi say poto de okokra so for uniform bi no na we open uniform allowance a woti ho mo captain smart na Johnny Hughes mo kanse gunu ana e chere nurses for no because say NDC aba mo pay master aba mo be didi good okay tie free fa e go tie no
wasuma ni journalists for to go after the nurses yenje dia ya dokudo is work
akabe kase ye ko strike kase e wasi ya maya tade e bo 1000 Ghana ye maya 400 it ye ko strike abuafunu baju nyaduma are you mad what done someone contribute because of fair I was here about uniform allowance you about 400 Ghana up 1,000 cedis and to go to the negotiation table and negotiate with some impact no matter strike you mean cheer previously God should kill you.
Hold on, Posse. God should kill nurses because they are demanding for better conditions of service. And Akwawe said, "Abiding smile say when you're here, and you see the energy that he's using. But you find your more nurse for you find your more. You find your more. If some more fear the entem." Abino, obe abisumu, and they do baby, or more de Takashi, or more chia leadership of America, and that's or more chuomo, or more break home office. Never chum me. Eh? Yankupo, Enku, and nurse for. Yes, or more Koreadia, or more demand, they say what is due them, no, we should give to them. NDC journalists, and they say, God should kill them. More fire. Mayamin Kuamo, Bonaman for the
You are going on strike because of say we are in our hospital near Shawa, Yadusika, or giant Potala, what you call strike. I'm worth Nansa. But to make confidence.
Okatachi free fa abo asem no tofa. Wama ya tiase se utie Captain Smart ne Johnny Hughes di ase nkrofo no more personal interest. Omo interest and omo yes.
So the point is that nurses and midwives in Ghana deserve to have their collective agreement, which borders on their conditions of service, implemented. We understand it's a new government. That is why even as leaders, from January till somewhere last month, we have been making great excuses for the government. At a point, we said, no, this is a new government that has come. Let's wait. A minister of health has not been appointed. Let's wait. A minister of finance has not been appointed. Let's wait. The budget has not been read. Let's wait. We've been given a lot of excuses. And the general membership of the association and the entire fraternity of nurses and midwives have said, they are tired of the excuses that we are given.
Naked truth, dear. Ye man be cancer my bra ye be kwa. Ye man ti mu no mu su komo ye hu ye. Enti one na mu wehu. Baby ade ni free. See a health minister. Waje pene ye. Akoshia health select committee in parliament. Sa so na perpetua ofuri ampofo. Esu ginam bi. Enti omienu 5 and 6. My presenter omo ho obi akoka na asema kire select committee for no. Kai say select committee for no a health select committee in parliament. Papa a friend of Dr. Afriye Yawu. Now we are or an admin say na obeka sa asem no parliament. Emma the speaker, deputy speaker of parliament, Bernard Ayafo, eka chen so on shut up. Na enka omo discussion ho sa time no. Enti this time around Mr. Dr. Afriye you ebenyo opportunity no obusa question be so obusa the health minister and the president for Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association mpenia e friend no perpetual oforiampofo obenya kwa buso na kwachest kama hweyinsi na eno ati no ya sati ase se nurse ni bi chirechirem nchemu na doso ewe no amanfo say she go explain tire because you can deduce because okopiem kolebu won ankasa omo polyclinic you can just walk in and again there's zero evidence from nurse now or responding to Obana Sem say enye no kure say ne for with asthma attack no say na the case na a referral anya referral there's no evidence the only evidence bia no onka na nuntum na maame no onko so nyehwe no papa no na nke yehwe no ba ya hwe no ne yemo na wusu a onka na nuntum say bia omaga na for emunfu eno ati no Johnny who's me mbesa question ba akopɛ to Ghana nurses amoko strike obusa boso meso a obeji akatwa na owie no de so say ye de mu ye politics mo ntia ase perpetual for rampof munimu an sister getu talk no the chief justice na ya suspended no again o ma me perpetual for rampof na ngasa no ukunu constituency chairman NPP enti we no ade am started for me na matwaya na mantimi ani ho asem na beduru ne ade enti na muwa be dede na we na NPP ni say minfa sa kaibo infa ma amanfo o say under Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia administration on that May of June omo ne omo di nkomo no omo ye madwen say 1 July na nkomo twa ka na omo hu de ye for some strange reasons na nurse for na akuo ni bi atwe omo say omo de lawyer Oliver Bakavemo edi court omo de injunction ato payment no so say sika no ase yetwa mo na favor bi agya bi nti no omo san kwatena ase on the negotiation table na omo list obi a proper demands and famra na enu nti ana NPP antwe nti omo ka say ade na NDC buy from January to June pe ye tata omo akọ strike na ya friends and Nana do also na from June May to from May sa besi December besi January 6 as on the 7th oja kunyande majo mama no afa na omo hu so me demonstration o se ne kura say Nana do yana do so betwa so omo bi anfa nkokota nka ne se fo katwa ye peche nka all the conditions ko miti yenko tie ti we de ka kum ye gini kwakuro num enne we no defense and attack NDC for no attack no NPP for no good defense say edane so a NPP ebo attack no NDC ebo defense ti we no counter attacking football Ghana I love my Ghana what I love my Ghana ti when is so far think so good and not so bad because the nurses are still on strike, Ghanaians are still asking questions, others are pleading, others are angry. If you go for you see nyamo as a mom, retirees one is a mama, yanko, na yanko fa, or more yempusi or mono. Now, kai retirees we say or no, check or mede. I could turn a hand or whatever. Also, the health minister come na minta I can't do it. Forget it. Omoma. So kasama no so dia omunsipo omoma. Enti say obibi ya yen ntempa. Yen fama nurses fu yi. Say ne ni bibi ya yen twan na manfu. Ayi nai na manfu. Why a naked truth on old boga trends. Na mensam ketu ani. Anas for na manfu guzo mbewu. Madawroma. Amanfo guso amu na enye se Ghana for no yano ayede because media me nyanyare minim da me hospital ti minim da me hian nurse ni mu a yenyaye pa na munam ko back ma start maduma na moye maduma de mu se mu demand am pe no de kwanya me aninnie nka mani ye man papa nka mu saka dada nka mu mebusampo cause normal Ghanaian friends employer obe make sure say obe ma some peanuts as a salary we out wa na wa surprise of 50 Ghana otu wa na odimako di fufu na say odimako we board there sa oti woni na scanner But over Kitchen, the Cassian farm out, my only do feel it. I know, ma, Metias. But mine is high. Almost every sector. They say me so never for Modivia. Soldier for the police for Sedamo. Modia essential work and sign a soldier tier, sign a police tier, sign a fire service tier, sign a migration cost from food nadia tier, sign a for the tier. The Mibusa after mono, soldier for me, Dunyan Coupon Hatasu, Ugo Soldier Barras. Now I damn you, Mudema. And young was on friendly cubicles. Who won't say, Dano, 1 auntie, 2 or 9 steps, 3 ayuma. Na Kaiser would almost guarantee. Almost light bill, trade water bill. I'm waiting for the minimum, so one at one as I ban at home. But I talk about a lot of things go into almost all our essential workers, apart from Article 71 for no. The cabinet minister, the government appointees, the CEOs, one hook allowance and better allowance. Yeah, can you know the same situation? So you think you're easy monguamo bed? You're easy with the enemy or be able to review. Because as a nurse, I will swear oath. Say, enya dia, ubejani pankwa I choose anything as a priority, and not choose as a priority. So your desire and intention is how you can achieve self-sufficient. You understand it? As a human being, you have to put your interest also there. But now in the same interest, no is saving human life. But antenna Bebe ya kikakui entene saa. Na me blame mo kese, me blame Ghana aban from omo kwame nkroma mo sabi sine. I don't even know who and why mo na explain it today say your herbal medicine is no good. Meanwhile, there are several times I'm going to say hybrid doctors. They can't hybrid doctors are doctors who believe in the 3 healing process. 1, the herbal process. 2, the scientific medicinal process. 3, the spiritual healing process. So 3, you are more mujidi. You are the hospital doctor be catch you the fakun suffer. But you are not the buy. You are feeling physical pain, but recommend you must suffer. And there are some and there are most mko suffer no wa empire bona kwantire bi into mo ato mo. You are more na butei. You the hospital you ma hwe mo yare. Na de nam watchman, de nam dusifo ho so mo to na mum. How many times na you place almost here can be operation almost they be ye group. They are not going to do operation herbal medicines and the helium. Ghana, you are demonizing what we call herbal medicine. Instead of saying a proper regulatory system, a regulatory near to many amount for or many that and can say or may herbal medicine. And then the last year, China make you over $2 billion in herbal medicines sales and go. And then a crime, a criminal offense. So because China ni no obiaba so ope ayaresa na ono recommend ya na say or request say o here herbal medicine na wo as a health practitioner no be ka che ne say aduro no nya aduro be boa no nti onko pe that scientific medicine and onko ye chi utuma ni yi out China na China for no ha ben ne chen ben no mo bi chen when you say no with habano way before the arrival of the white man. Before so remember Nigeria war high operation wa. The first notable operation per history say ye no money. At that time, ne ye eye surgery ni na. Enti enyema amanfo timi ye ya enne o ma advance improve on that no. Ye ne ye to kone. Me I inherit ade a yen ase. And now with doctors here, their knowledge base is limited. And based on their Google provide their mom, their children classroom, textbook no. Asa, they have zero practical experience about it. Apart from say the way you human nature, now you are chronic, they are brain nature, and if there was a proper competition where there's an alternative to your nurses in full year, do you think we'll be here? Do you think the whole country will stand still because certain political figures are making certain demands for certain people that actually they deserve, but in the time and circumstances, and not possible. We are say, where the amunya, and out of blue moon, the government is not just going to pump up over 2 billion for you people. and work it. So let's find a way and renegotiate the NC. Na Ghana be so who say saa time you be so no as a nyansa and they are solving a permanent solution. Empower the herbal medicine practitioners. Empower them. Find a better way to inculcate them, to integrate them into your health system, no? Who go do every hospital a herbal medicine doctor. But kono we more scientific than herbal. Then what's herbal about it? So every day, every time you go see you hear herbal medicine, you go hospital, you come different homes. You go this aya and the yama kwan ama quack once or more money there, but money musikape, musikedi so. And then we will now term it as say yanya quack once and are defining the entire herbal medicine rule. Meanwhile, every single individual on your JZ beer you show herbal medicine. Amana you were healed. They will be telling you some bullshit say you will be beat to say kidney, liver problem if you are drinking herbal medicine. Then my question is, in the scientific medicines now and also the side effects, baby kidney and friend saying liver problem and also then why do we still take it? Huh? Some paracetamol painkillers now no. Meaning na side effect we kidney any liver yeah. And most of the medicine now the scientific medicine no from herbs so herbs. So Honorable Minister Kwabena Minta Kando. Now offer retired nurses for no offer the same bad services anymore. You are not going to all of a sudden be grateful to Ghanaian. And as to Ghanaian say, yeah, baby, yeah, not a single soul in Ghana here. And as you see, we are patriotic. We are all not patriotic. We are all looking for our interest. But if you are resetting the country, then it's fair and wise and reasonable to reset the country to its original form, the same. Give room for new ideas to be invested and grow to be big. As the scientific medicine have grown to be big. Yeah, okay. Also allow the existing one that was already taking care of that solution now, an extra solution now, to also exist and grow. Mobile na demonizing killing the herbal medicine line. And only the scientific medicine. When you are calling for people to help, they are currently people who are practicing herbal medicine. And they can be a direct alternative to nurses. You are let's say a list of private sectors. Now the private sectors, yeah, you buy a call. Nurses for no government hospital, one echo. Amuna cost strike. Our government hospital, they take better pay in the government hospital than the private hospital. But on that extra 1,000 Ghana, no, extra 2,000 cedis, no, extra 3,000 cedis, no, they cherish more than what the government is giving them. So they will rather go and work for the private facility and get paid half of the amount of money government the mom, and they will do a diligent work, fantastic work there. Why don't you empower the herbal people? And no name a question. I'm Ibusa, the health minister. Ura Kwabena Minta Kando. It's time to think outside the box. Na matna box much. Moya kata na. Edino eye manzi billion. Me assure say ubeja comment no comment section ase. Next for that so strike. John Hughes Ibusa question say bosome ne so ayentwi omoka anase me yentwi aka. Anase for no responded to certain allegations. Ye pleadi say omoncha ase enko back to hospital no money government no ento negotiation so. The health minister any perpetual ofuriampo for a president. Edema Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Akoshia select committee in parliament for health. Mogoshia mo ye ready be free ho aba. Ghanaians are still angry, Ghanaians are asking questions, and Ghanaians are worried. But some are dying. Mesome no cry me kan say yenko ne yentra outside the box. Yenwe ne nko actually. Your herbal medicine still till date. And then Koteden near Drew long journey den nini na herbal medicine yenom. Nyankopon ko a eno no kofo. See you outside the box you'll be finding solution in the subsequent years to come. Abra we any problem by. Manzi billion on naked truth over my life or old boga trends. Makra bye bye.